synopsis on Frankenstein's monster. But before that, I gotta back it up, because this is day 28 of the Monster Mash Marathon. We only got 3 more days left, y'all. Wherefore, 31 days, I uploaded 31 videos about spooky, scary stuff, mostly. So yeah, today's video is about Frankenstein's monster. So let's get into this little synopsis and my little tidbit that I have to add on to the end. So, Victor Frankenstein builds the creature over like a 2-year period in the attic of his boarding house in Ingolstadt. Let me look up if is that a real place or is that like a made up place. It is indeed a real place. It is a city in Germany. Oh, it looks cute. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. It does not look like the birthplace of Frankenstein monster. But maybe it does. And maybe that's why I think it's cute. But Ingolstadt is a city in Bavaria, Germany. And it's known for its Audi Forum and its museum of classic cars. And it's really cute. So yeah, Victor Frankenstein starts to build his monster over a 2-year period in the attic of his boarding house in Ingolstadt, after discovering a scientific principle that allows him to create life out of non-living matter. So he basically uses corpse body parts and assembles them all together to create Frankenstein's monster. So, Frankenstein is then disgusted by his creation and flees from it in horror. Frightened and unaware of his own identity, the monster wanders through the wilderness. And to be fair, to describe Frankenstein's monster, it is a big human, 8 foot tall, stitched together with different body parts of different corpses. Absolutely terrifying. So, Frankenstein's monster finds solace beside a remote village inhabited by an older blind man and his 2 children. Eavesdropping, the creature familiarizes itself with their lives and learns to speak, whereby he becomes an eloquent, educated, and well-mannered individual. During this time, he also finds Frankenstein's journal in the pocket of a jacket he found in the laboratory and learns how he was created. The creature eventually introduces himself to the family's blind father, DeLacy, who treats him with kindness. When the rest of the family returns, however, they are frightened of him and drive him away. Enraged, the creature feels that mankind is his enemy and begins to hate his creator for abandoning him. Although he despises Frankenstein, he sets out to find him, believing that he is the only person who will help him. On his journey, the creature rescues a young girl from a river, but is shot in the shoulder by the child's father, believing the creature intended to harm his child. Enraged by this final act of cruelty, the creature swears revenge on humankind for the suffering they caused him. He seeks revenge against his creator in particular for leaving him alone in a world where he is hated. Using the information in Frankenstein's notes, the creature resolves to find him. The monster kills Victor's younger brother William upon learning of the boy's relation to his creator, and frames Justine Moritz, a young woman who lives with the Frankensteins, as the culprit, causing her execution afterwards. Oh my gosh. Okay, pause in the story. Let's go on a little tangent. I feel like I never knew, or I never really listened to the full story of Frankenstein's monster. Like, I was the bride of Frankenstein for Halloween as a kid. I remember I killed that costume too. You know, I always ate a costume down. But I feel like I never knew, like, the true full story of Frankenstein's monster. Like, I knew it was a monster and, like, he had been made of the human corpses and stitched together. And he was, like, terrorizing the village. And he was misunderstood. But I didn't know the whole journey and the whole adventure that went along with it. I feel like I might actually read the short story, Frankenstein's Monster, because now I'm intrigued by the synopsis. But let's get back into it. So at this point, little Frankenstein is just so misunderstood. His creator abandoned him. He tried to fit in with the people. They're calling him a monster. He's trying to save the little girl. He's getting shot at. He's over it right now. So yeah, he kills Victor's younger brother and then frames a lady for it, which eventually ends up getting her executed. When Frankenstein retreats to the Alps, the monster approaches him at the summit, recounts his experiences, and asks his creator to build him a female mate. He promises in return to disappear with his mate and never trouble humankind again, but threatens to destroy everything Frankenstein holds dear should he fail or refuse. Frankenstein agrees and eventually constructs a female creature on a remote island in Orkney. Let's look up Orkney. Orkney Islands. This is in Scotland. Okay. It's on the northeastern coast of Scotland. They're little rock islands. So, he builds the female creature there, but aghast at the possibility of creating a race of monsters, he destroys the female creature before it's complete. Horrified and enraged, the creature immediately appears and gives Frankenstein a final threat. I will be with you on your wedding night. After leaving his creator, the creature goes on to kill Victor's best friend and later kills Frankenstein, aka Victor's bride. on their wedding night, whereupon Frankenstein's father dies in grief. With nothing left to live for but revenge, Frankenstein dedicates himself to destroying his creation, and the creature goads himself into pursuing his north through Scandinavia into Russia, staying ahead of him the entire way. As they reach the Arctic Circle and travel over the ice pack of the Arctic Ocean, Frankenstein, suffering from severe exhaustion and hypothermia, comes within a mile of the creature, but is separated from him when the ice he is traveling over splits. A ship exploring the region encounters the dying Frankenstein, who relays his story to the ship captain, Robert Walton. Later, the monster boards the ship, but upon finding Frankenstein dead, is overcome by grief and pledges to incinerate himself at the northernmost extremity of the globe. He then departs, never to be seen again. Okay, like I said before, I didn't know this was like a full story like this, like a full adventure to the Arctic Circle and all of that. Two things. One, a lot of people view Frankenstein's monster as like this cautionary tale against like the ultra advancement of science beyond a point that is realistically valuable. I believe this. I think it is a cautionary tale. Like our creations becoming monsters and then running wild beyond our control. I think that's already happened, at least with the internet. So I think that this is a cautionary tale about the advancement of science and technology at large, but I like that. Next, I think that Frankenstein's monster sends the exact wrong message about being an outsider. It's basically saying like, if you're an outsider, yes, you should stay away from society because you're going to F it up. So it's better if you just go off and kill yourself. That's the message. I just don't think that's a good message. It's a horrible message, actually. But I like the story. I think it's pretty intriguing. And I'm definitely going to read the short story in full. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all knew the full story of Frankenstein's monster, because I didn't. So, yeah. And with that being said, that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.